Yep. What a poetically good way in order to phrase it. Okay, I think we can do a little bit better in terms of audio. Alright. We're just gonna put that over here. Alright, so hopefully all of the audio is gonna be okay, but anyway, our journey starts here in Painkiller Resurrection. Okay, so it was a mod for Overdose was a mod for Painkiller before Dreamcatcher decided to monetize it. And then, I don't know what the excuse is for anything that came afterwards, but this is what we're gonna see. Welcome to Painkiller Resurrection. This game was kind of interesting into my radar sites and everything when it was first announced, because it did announce like co-op playthrough, and then everybody was just and then we just kind of learned that it was a huge lie and everything, that it was just completely a shitty thing that was half designed and everything. So hey, I definitely hit the refund button really quick. But enough about all of these explanations, let's start the game.
My name is William Sherman, and I am dead. The day I died, I heard no angels singing. There was no bright light, no merciful God, no heaven, only incredible pain and never-ending darkness. I know I'm in hell now, and I have to pay for all my sins. Once, when I still lived amongst the living,
I forgot how
they
ugly
called
he
me
looks.
Wild Bill. I was a high-class assassin, a perfect killing machine. For money, I murdered hundreds of people.
Also, it's Overdose
No
music,
payments
which is
too
playing
high,
right now.
No job too dirty. My clients always were men in suits and ties. From high governmental positions, they never identified themselves. I killed all who opposed their interests. Unwanted politicians in poor countries, weapons smugglers, and drug barons. I liked it. Sometimes
Just look at his
too much.
face over here.
I remember my last day in the living world. I'd just another job to do, another country, another city, another target. Since the first briefing for that mission, I had a very bad feeling. I knew something wrong would happen, something very wrong. But the payment was good, easy to do. No problem for a professional. It happened in the shadow of a cathedral. No coincidence, I'm sure. There it was. The place where evil men should die. There I waited for the bing bang. The car, a deadly trap. The night before, I mounted C4 to the bottom side. The wiring was simple. Wouldn't be my first barbecue. There they were. The mobsters. Stereotype gangsters. Too much gel in their hair. Shiny cufflinks. Ridiculous shades. Their crimes were the usual stuff. Corruption, money laundering, drug dealing, and dozens of murders. But all that didn't piss off my client. He wanted me to knock their lights out because the mobster family interfered with him in a construction deal. Several millions worth. It's always all about the money. Greed is one of the deadly sins, so they say. Everything seemed to go well. They got into the car at the right time. I was sure I'd accomplished my mission. But then, I heard the sound. I saw the bus, just turning into the street, driving directly into the explosion range. This wasn't part of the plan. This was all a horrible mistake. Immediately I knew I had to do something. I could see the driver, all the passengers in the bus, men and women, children, all civilians, all dead very soon if I would just let it happen. By all costs, I had to prevent a massacre. The bomb was ticking. Nothing could stop it anymore. I had only a few seconds left before the mobster's car and everything around would blow up in a big explosion. I ran onto the street. I cried and waved my hands, wanted the bus to turn away. Yes, I may be a perfect killing machine, an assassin, but I am not a slaughterer of the innocent. No more blood on my hands. In the very last moments of my existence, I did everything I could to save those people. And for the first time in my life, I prayed to God to spare all their lives. But God didn't listen. And then...
Oh wow, the first sound effect in the game.
Burning light. First there was pain, then there was only death. A terrible sin happened that day. I was responsible for the death of more than 24 people. I murdered them all. Their bodies lay on the street,
Their bodies,
burned, torn to pieces,
B-O-D-Y-S.
disgraced. Men.
Yep, that's how it's
women,
written.
Children. The innocent. The guilty. With my bloody craft, I made no exception. I died with my victims that day. I, the slaughterer of the innocent. Thou shalt not kill, so they say.
That's what he likes to say, so they
The
say a
column
lot.
of fire and smoke went up to the sky. The cathedral was still watching. I felt my soul leaving the world behind, falling down into a never-ending darkness. I knew the time had come to pay my bill for all the terrible things I'd done in my life. In this universe, there's a place for people like me, and it's called Hell. Out of the eternal abyss, I heard a loud laughter beyond all
What a
bearing.
scene, man! Woo-wee!
I knew the devil would welcome me in his realm.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this fucking laughter. Alright, so anyway, thank you whoever donated, by the way. So anyway, now is the audio all gonna be okay? It might actually be too loud for the purposes of the game, so let's drop it just a little bit more. No, I did not have that. It's just, no. Even for my standards, that would have been shitty. So, already, you can sort of see a big problem with the game. Where are the episodes? Yep, there's only 6 levels to the game. And I'm pretty sure that this was still mainly considered a full price thing. It was debuting at least for $30 or $20, but yeah. Just in case it couldn't be enough, yeah, only 6 cards. You can equip 1 silver card and 1 gold card. So, alright. Oh, finish the level using only the painkiller. So, alright. The Cathedrale! Also, by the way, this game is brought to you by Homegrown, fan-made product. No, a Cathedrale means it's more edgy. So, I am not gonna do a full playthrough of this because I already did it like about 5 or 6 years ago. I have no intent to ever replay this shitty game in its entirety, but at the very least, we're just going to go and just showcase a little bit what all of these games were all about. And somehow I think this is probably the most interesting of the 3 games. The other 2 games after that, they don't even have the merit of being remotely interesting. So, yep. Okay, now it's somehow too quiet.
Where am I? What is this thing of blades and light in my hand?
You are the bearer of the Painkiller, a weapon for the souls of warriors lost between heaven and hell. You'll find other souls, creatures and demons attacking you. This is the weapon to fight them off. You will find others too.
The Painkiller? Huh. Okay, let's see what this can do.
Oh, alright. And now these are the great first enemies we have. Remember, like, the All King... Oh shit, that's right, I just talked over the one-liners because, hey, a new character means new one-liners. So, yeah, although the environments are kind of interesting, or, well, I mean, for the standards of this, well, you can definitely see the gameplay is definitely no fairy tale for sure. Also, the place is full of ghosts, but yeah. The arenas in this game are just, like, a little too big for their own sake, because, yeah, just look at the enemies over here. They cannot figure out a way in order to get to me, they're just trapped on the staircase. But yeah, I don't even know what these enemies are supposed to be. It's just Hey, it's that old enemy from Painkiller, but we decided to take out the textures. So I'm so happy that we have other weapons into a level where we're only allowed to use our good old blender on a stick. At the very least, we have the Painkiller again instead of having the razor cube. Also, yeah, look at that. All the money available at your disposal. Just... could you have at least tried to make the placement of the stuff a little bit more logical? It's almost like the people from Overdose who just decided to put... the poor guy is stuck on the column again.
This is madness.
Oh, this is madness!
What is this place all about?
This place reflects the place of your death, but also the shades of grey in your own soul. Find the way to your light side, and perhaps you can be saved from hell.
Why didn't I go straight to hell?
I am one of the Eliahim. I will guide you through this realm if you prove yourself worthy.
So what is the card condition? It's finish the level using only the Painkiller. So that's why I'm not gonna be using any of my guns for this one level. Oh, alright. And a random flame just spawned nowhere. Oh. Oh yeah, these were boxes from the mine, so who knows why they're even there or anything. Oh yeah, that's right. Here's the way forward to the level, but wait, what do we do now? Why, of course, that's very obvious! Yay! Oh, alright, that's right. I gotta go and beat the enemies in fastness in order to... The enemy just spawned outside of the platform where it's supposed to be. Could you even remotely try... Oh, yeah, now the enemies are just spawning on top of each other because the enemies, the game is just trying to make them spawn in a little too quick. Ah, my god, every time that I open my mouth, there's just a... They're not even, like, creatively spawning in, they just spontaneously appear. No animation, nothing. Alright. Alright, now we have a big monk, we have a small one. So we have something for everybody. See, this game is for everyone. Rated E. Okay, maybe not, because I sure don't want anyone to play this game, period. The poor guy seemed kind of confused for a second. Like, I guess they kind of wanted to make the enemies a little bit more challenging by making them really, really fast, except it kind of doesn't work. Now, the one-liners in this game are anything but pretty. I am shutting up until he opens his mouth again. So far, all that he said was, "This is madness." And by the way, he'll repeatedly say that throughout all of the game. Die in pain. Oh, alright, here's the best one of the lot. Die in pain. What the fuck does that even mean? Oh, hey, the bomb is just stuck on the enemy. Oh. Okay, I know you have more than this one-liner. Come on, you can do it. Whoops. By actually taking the soul, I interrupted the dialogue, so whoops. Oh yay, it's the dogs from Castle. Uh-oh. That was not a good time for a demon morph. kind of don't know where I'm going. Okay, alright. More of these things. That's okay, we can handle this. Oh yeah, and also most of the sound effects have been ripped off from Painkiller Overdose. Oh. Come on, could you have at least tried, maybe just a little bit? Oh yeah, right now this is great level design. I sure know where I'm going. No, the staircase climb makes total sense. Just you wait.
We watch you. Even in the heart of
Through the
darkness.
throat of the Leviathan you are supposed to flee.
Oh, okay. So now we're just randomly stuck in here, and we somehow jumped over the checkpoint. So, yeah, this is definitely where we're going to start seeing a bunch of mistakes onto the actual level design, because, yeah, you're supposed to fight on this, except the enemies don't really understand how to do it. And to be fair, I say, oh my god, what the fuck is happening here? It's like right now I don't even know where the enemies are. What? Oh, he's higher there. Alright, come on, just fall down, you freaking fat man of brown shittiness. Because that's literally all that he is. Oh. Most of the enemies are not even capable of climbing up these steep inclines, and in order to even move around, you have to bunny hop. Forget about trying to do this while walking and everything, no. You have to bunny hop, that's the only way forward. Also, we don't even have, like, noise. I mean, that's the trend that was introduced in Overdose, and that was kind of a thing that I really hated about it. Come on, you can get rid of the bunny hopping sound, so... yeah, where do we go now? Do I have to go up here? Where is the magical hole that will lead me out of hell? Oh, alright, later, Halbis. Thanks for coming. Okay, so is the way out downwards? Oh. So I like how come he complains every time he falls down. Okay, so there was a holy item down here for no reason. How the hell did I figure out how to get out of here the last time? Oh, okay. Spawn new enemies somehow? Okay, so I was done, but I wasn't done? Oh. Okay, that's okay. Thank you for coming all the way down here. Oh, this is embarrassing. Okay, alright. Fat man successfully fell down. And we're still clueless about what has to be done. Oh, do we have to go in the mouth? Is that what we have to do? Oh, okay. So yeah, picture it here, a cathedral. You see there's a bell, so therefore it's all working. Oh my god, stop saying die in pain, you freaking clod. I know you have more one-liners. Come on, prove me right for once, game. Okay, so now where to? Is that the way forward or backwards? Oh no, it's backwards. I wonder why I'm not finding my way. Ah.
The stairway to light, difficult to climb for those whose souls bear the weight of guilt.
So yeah, it's the staircase of light. It may be difficult to climb for those whose souls are covered with guilt. Yeah, look at this. The best fucking thing in any first-person shooter ever. And yeah, it's not like it's a secret. That's indeed what you have to do. Right. Oh my god. Ugh. So you have to constantly switch the way that you climb, because otherwise you're not gonna make it. It's not possible. Alright, my soul is full of guilt. That's why the staircase is really hard to climb. After all, I killed all of these people. No! No! Okay. At the very least, we are still alive. And the worst part is, I think this level is maybe the most tolerable of the game, because as crazy as it seems, this is the level that plays the most like a classic Painkiller. Oh my... I don't know where I'm going! Fuck! Okay, where am I? Okay, whatever. Alright, let's keep climbing. Oh, now what? Wait. Was that the thing that needed to be done? Are you fucking for real? I forgot how brain fart headed that was. Oh no, it's a secret. 1 box of ammo for the level where you cannot use the painkiller anyway, so I'm so glad that I climb all the way up here. So where do I go now? Alright, I guess at the very least going down the stairs is gonna be easier than going... okay, that's where you have to go, okay.
Don't dare to rise again.
So yeah, these dogs will normally be deadly, except that they don't fit under the wooden beam. Ah, no, fuck. I just used the freaking weapon by accident. Alright. Okay, autosave. Sorry, we gotta climb the staircase again. Just, I forgot that you cannot crouch in this game. Well, they may be important. I don't know. I don't remember the cards. I mean, I only got like 1 or 2 of them, so I can't tell for sure what is actually gonna be like what's required. And yeah, the staircase to heaven is impossible to climb because our soul is burdened. So how far are we? That's the first level of the game. Right, Staircase of Light, round 2. Okay, at the very least, that's how high you have to climb. To hell with the secret, it's just ammo, so... Like, the enemies are not even trying right now. Come on. Oh, watch out for the deadly doggies. Thankfully, we are protected by the support wooden beam of light. I don't know, that's gonna be the new name for anything, the whatever of light. So how big is this level? Okay. 199 monsters. At the very least, it's probably the shortest level and the one level that has the least enemies in it. Yeah, kind of scary considering that this is still a reasonably high amount of monsters for a Painkiller game, but for this Painkiller game, it's not too much. So, am I... Okay, okay, that... I was wondering for a second, was that a hole or... Ah, die in pain! I'm just wondering at this point if whoever recorded these lines just was sober whenever he did it. Die in pain. I'm over there! Why are you even walking in the wall? The Painkiller games are not necessarily renowned for their... Oh, okay, never mind. People were complaining that the level was too red. That's okay, we had it in blue too. Red plus blue equal purple. Yeah, at one point, this game costed more money to buy than Painkiller Gold. Which is kind of fucked up. Oh. Die in pain. Thank you very much for that. Ah, come on, you can't even interact with this thing. Oh boy, these enemies are there. These enemies might be nasty because they have a line of sight attack. And for this kind of arena, this sure is the worst place to... Oh my god! Frickin' doorknobs! That's what they are, fucking doorknobs! Right, more enemies. Where are the enemies? Right, let's get all of the money that we can by smashing these very in place containers. Oh my god, where are the monsters? Do I have to climb this? Even though this leads nowhere? Oh, so that was what I was expected to do. Thanks, game. Real peachy kind of deal. No, die in pain is such a stupid line. I kind of like Anachronox, which kind of just ended up doing a complete parody of that kind of line where you had that super villain Rictus who just went, "I shall kill you with death." Oh my god. So I just made like 5 enemies spawn. Fuck you, game.
Kill you with death, that's pretty bad.
Oh, hello Ragny. Yeah, the weather is clearing, so that's obviously me who did that by playing this game. We found something worse than a snowstorm.
It snowed a lot, like all the snow was gone because of the rain yesterday, and now it's all back. Like, at least 20 centimeters.
Yep. Oh, also the lights here make no freaking sense. It's just... What's with this one little shadow beam over there? Oh yeah, by the way, there's a side streamer, by the way.
I saw that. I have it up.
Alright.
Hopefully the weather won't be too harsh tomorrow.
Yeah. At the very least, if there is any weather tomorrow, it's gonna be like really freaking cold. And it sucks because I lost my winter gloves.
What? Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I tried going to the Lost and Found at the STM like a couple of days ago in order to see if they retrieved it, but no, I guess somebody made up with them. Oh well.
There's not a lot of things you're gonna find at the Lost and Found.
Well, there was a whole lot of gloves, but hey, none of them were mine. Oh, alright. It's time for the awesome boss fight. Are you ready? Oh no, I'm being... Well, it's the same as every of these shitty mini-boss characters that we saw in...
Like, it looks like an unfinished character.
No, it's a daring remodeling. Wahoo!
Okay.
Oh, okay, I thought I heard a voice for a second. It's just like... But yeah.
The voice of the level end?
Yep. And yeah, somehow that was still the better level of the game. Oh, secret found 0, but okay, I found 1, but then I kind of overrode it because of my stupidity.
So wait, which painkiller is this?
This is Painkiller Resurrection, the follow-up to Painkiller Overdose.
There are too many of these.
Yep.
I can't keep track.
Okay, but that said, that card is alright, though. Alright, so... but I can't put it up, I don't have enough gold. So, alright. Oh, why does it even say Chapter 1? There's only one chapter to this game!
Because they didn't bother changing the interface?
Yeah, pretty much. Alright, kill
Like,
all
the interface
enemies.
is probably hard-coded this way, and it would have been too much effort to actually change that.
So, alright, kill all enemies. Spoiler, that's not gonna happen.
Are there too many of them?
Well, sort of, but this is also the level that introduces the big problem of this game. This game decided that it will not put any kind of boundaries on the battle arena, so therefore you can go wherever you want, whenever you want. You can ignore pretty much any enemies.
Wait, does this say homegrown, fan-made product?
Yeah, that's a company or the modding group that made this. This is not a company that made this. No way in hell.
Well, I mean, the difference between game studio and this very broad.
Yeah.
I mean, if you make a game, you are game dev. It doesn't matter on the quality.
Yeah, but they're not very good game developers. Let's just keep it at that.
Hey, maybe it was their first project. You know, the first project is never super great.
Yeah, which is why it needs to be sold for like $20 on the release day. Oh fuck, the frame rate went in the toilet. Oh, what is this shitty ass rain?
That's a rain effect.
The Valley of the Lost.
That is not the best rain effect I've
Thousands
ever
of
seen.
souls are stuck here. Souls that didn't make it to heaven or hell. They have lost their memories, and only hate for those who still remember keeps them roaming around.
Oh yeah, it's the same enemies than in the first level too. Yeah! Also, hell yeah, now we have this totally badass music going. My god, we are... Oh my god.
Are you okay?
No. I mean, can you be okay whenever you're playing this? I don't think so.
I mean, you don't have to do that.
Yes.
No. You chose to do this. There is no outside influence telling you to play bad games. This is something you bring in yourself.
I'm sorry, but there's totally one. Allow me to show it to you right now. I'm the devil of that video game. You must
Yes,
play all of them, and then you will only be allowed to live.
Whatever you say, son.
Yeah?
See, this is why I make you come to my house every Sunday and force you to play good video games.
Alright, so anyway, is there anything at all in this giant-ass arena where if you weren't told where to go, you will not figure out where the actual exit was? Oh. What the fuck is this? The Forbidden Valley. We also left in all of our tires and whatever. Yeah, I'm just astonished at how bad the pathfinding is.
Well, looks like they cluttered a lot of the ground with objects that maybe the AI wasn't really designed to move around.
I don't think anything was designed, period. This game is just like an accident that kinda happened. Oh, alright, this one guy managed to find his way. Congratulations, get rewarded with that. It's like, what the hell is this music? This freaking slow turgid as fuck metal. Oh. Alright, I think I'm onto their tactics.
Are they just running in front of me?
Uh-oh. Oh, okay.
You touch the crystals. The heart of the cemetery is now open.
Oh. The gate of the cemetery is now open. And now, where do I go? That's a big problem with this game. The compass or checkpoint system was not engineered in order to do what this game expects you to do.
Yeah, usually the compass tells you where the next shooting arena is.
Oh my god. Also, I still don't have a shotgun somehow. Got the rocket launcher, but I still don't have, well, you know, the basic as hell shotgun. Which is the weapon that every first-person shooter needs to have. Okay, so now where the hell am I? Apparently I'm under the bridge, but is there a way for me to leave? Or... Oh, okay. So yeah, where is the actual path to this level? Who knows and who cares? At this point, we're just making our own way. And that's literally what this entire game is all about. Making your way.
It's very inspirational in that way.
Yeah. It's too bad that it kind of doesn't come across. Also, right now I'm not even moving anymore. I'm just carried over by the really weird landscape. Okay, so... Okay, somehow we've reached the end of the level. Well, not the end, but, well, you know what I mean. No! Stop sliding! That's not... Oh, alright. Boy. Yeah, down here I'm fairly certain that there's nothing but death. Yeah, so now where's the next checkpoint with all of this? Is it over there? What? The checkpoint led to a secret!
That's not what a secret means.
Now, where do I go? Is this over there? Oh,
this
okay,
water
never
is
mind.
supposed
I went too far down.
Oh no, you found the death plane.
I guess.
Yeah, this is not well thought out.
Nothing about this game has been well thought out. Not only this one thing, it's literally everything. Okay, now where am I?
The heart of the cemetery keeps locked to those who haven't touched the Crystal of Hope, which can be found very close to the cathedral's exit.
Wait, what did you even say? Shut the fuck. My god, I hate you so much, Pip. Okay, it's kind of amazing that, well, you know, a game which is oh fuck, a game which is that old and everything can have such a bad frame rate on a computer that I admit is not state of the art anymore, but still, it should be able to run fucking Painkiller.
Age of the game doesn't always have anything to do with that. If they're using the engine in bad ways.
Oh my god, I switched scenes by accident. How did?
Oh, okay.
My god,
No hints,
Painkiller.
please. Please, no hints, everyone.
Yeah, I guess. Because hey, just like Painkiller Overdose, the mouse cursor doesn't stay trapped inside the game.
Oh, that's not good. What was I saying? Yeah, I mean, if they use the engine and like design a level that has too many physics objects, or doesn't get rid of them, or there's a lot of ways they can just take an engine that's perfectly fine and then make a level that doesn't run.
Yeah, that game is essentially the... Wait, are these souls? Oh, yay, so all of these little huts are completely optional, and every time you go in one of them, we spawn more monks! Yeah, I remember the last time I just sped my way through all of this level without even trying to fight anything, but let's just try and make the level and play the level the way it was designed. I mean, poorly, but still. Oh my god! Fucking Painkiller of my butthole. How can you make a game like in 2009 or something doesn't have proper dual monitor support?
I look, psych, it still happens today. Like, I test games and they don't think about these things. I have to, like, write a bug report to tell them, you didn't do this.
But this should be like the easiest thing.
You don't know how this is done, and I don't even know. Like, I don't know how Windows works in that way because I don't know code. I just know that it happens, and I have to tell the devs, this is a problem. Because if no one tells them, they don't know.
Oh my god.
One thing I've very, very commonly seen in Windows games is games that don't know how to handle right-clicking on the bar at the top of the window.
Okay.
A lot of them just disable that bar because it's too much of a pain. But like, a lot of games will freeze, and it's a huge problem for online games because it creates a lot of issues.
Oh boy. So by the way, this is madness. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm gonna leave. I have a phone call.
Oh, alright.
Sorry.
Later, Ragny. Oh my god.
This is madness.
It's madness. It's so much madness. We gotta have the madness happen all of the time. I'm so cannot believe any of this. Oh my goodness, instant crucifixion with a gun that shoots telephone poles. Okay, with that said, let's not pick up this thing or any of those souls. Wait, that's a meme? I don't know, I just thought that was the protagonist being dumb as bricks. Also, how? That door clearly doesn't fit in this tunnel, so why is it even here? Ah, okay. We're a bunch of doggies. We're gonna spawn one over the other. La 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 la. Oh, and the game crash. Okay, I guess that's a fitting way in order to end, or should we actually keep going? Alright. Sorry, Painkiller Resurrection. You have clearly been sentenced to death. But yeah, I guess that was a good way in order to wrap up our very quick look of this game. Now let's move on to Redemption, which was advertised once again as a return to form after Overdose and Resurrection. Now it's time to take the series back to their origins. And let's miss the point again. Oh, Pandemonium! Oh! So Painkiller Ugu. Yeah, look at this very cutesy AI, not AI, but UI that we have going over here. It's a marvel for the eyes. Right. So yeah, what we've seen, it was pretty bad, but can we do worse? Let's see, only one way to figure it out. Oh, also, somehow now we have a difficulty level which is even easier than Daydream, and I don't know what the hell they could have done, because on Daydream difficulty, all enemies hit for only 1 damage, so why is there an easier than easy setting? But alright, once again, let's play an Insomnia. Now this is somehow going even lower than lower, just yikes. So yeah, somehow this touts itself as a sequel to both Painkiller, Battle Out of Hell and Overdose. But hey, because tell but don't show is obviously what primes into the schools of storytelling, we're just gonna have to go and do that. I'm not okay, that's just the only way that I could be in everything. Alright. Oh, with that said, we have 2 episodes this time. Oh, and episode 2 is only 2 levels long. Okay. Alright, chapter 1, level 1, Spike. Card condition, finish the level. So yeah, that's an original thing, but at the very least that means we're gonna have a card whenever we'll be done with this level. Yeah, now we go from 6th level to 8. And well, you're probably gonna notice that, well, the level design in this game just looks the same in spirit than like Painkiller, the first Painkiller game, and yeah, once again, oh, I'm so glad that there's a tutorial telling me how to play. That said, the volume is a little too quiet. Hold on, we can do better than this. In order to hear the completely unoriginal music that this game has. Okay, that should be better this way. Why do we have a demon hand? Because it's Belial! Half angel, half demon. And even then, in this one game, he doesn't even have one-liners anymore, so hey, that's the biggest tragedy of this game. Oh yeah, that's right, we do have all... oh my god, that freaking freeze whenever there's a new weapon being shown, but... yeah, you see why this level is called Spikes? That's why, because there's all of these spikes. Do they serve any kind of purpose? No, they don't. We don't need purpose, we just need enemies to kill. And by the way, enemies to kill. 1,011 monsters. And don't think that this game will have anything original or whatever to give you or something. No, that this is all you're getting. I'm not even sure if we're gonna somehow make it through the first level. Maybe we will, because we still need to have a feel as to what an actual level in this game is, but yeah, it's a fucking atrocity. Just, in this game, they did not even try. Most people just end up saying about this game that, well, it's just nothing but a whole bunch of the levels from the deathmatch levels from the original game, and were re-engineered in order to be single player. Also, yay. Oh, but with that said, they totally fixed Belial, because now every time he jumps, he makes a grunt noise. That's obviously what we needed. Also, yay, these enemies in level 1, clearly what I wanted to see. The good old Templar Knights with their crossbows and their big-ass oversized shield. But yeah, the big problem with this game is that, well, you have a lot of enemies to kill, and generally you don't have the ammo in order to do it. Right now we don't really have anything in order to do our bidding, so yeah. And overall we just need to end up fighting with nothing but the... wait. Oh yay, it's these enemies! Woo! Tiny flying enemies! That don't drop any soul, move fast as shit, and just do nothing but drop bomb. Yay! It's like the only redeeming factor of this enemy is that they will die on their own after a while, but still, that's not something we needed. And even then, after that, we immediately go back to the same boring enemies than earlier. Like, ooh, this is threatening. Look at how fast these enemies are going. They're going at the speed of Painkiller Resurrection's storytelling tactics. So you're saying, oh, we're gonna spawn 200 of them as a joke, but yeah. Remember, I told you that there's 1,000 enemies in this level, so yeah, that's what they're... Oh, alright, it's getting harder now. They're doing a leisurely jog toward us now. Oh my god. I just love the way that the Templar Knight just lazily strut forward. They couldn't even care about being in this game themselves. But yeah, also, the song that is going on in the background right now, I can't really tell because, well, it sounds like a Painkiller 1 song, but not quite the same. So I'm just wondering, did they just find like an old, unfinished mix of this song and they were like, oh, alright, we're gonna use this for the level. Oh, poor Meteor Studio. Your music has been using one big of a turd. But yeah, just by the time that you finish with the first arena of the game, you're already gonna be bored to tears and it's only gonna get worse until the end. Oh, alright, we're finally done with the first arena. Oh yeah, we had a demon morph on the first arena of the game. And yeah, right now we're just going to have a contest going on right here. The only prize that you get out of it is the ability to know that you're good at guessing. But how many demon morphs are we gonna have in this arena? So I swear that they removed some of the sound effects from the enemies too. It's just... it doesn't sound right. Oh, do we have fetus bombs? Nah, I don't think we do. But at the very least, we can scream! So alright. We're just gonna find ourselves a very long hallway and we're gonna scream to everybody. Ow, I missed. Okay, at the very least, screaming has been highly successful because, my goodness, there's a lot of souls. Oh, alright, now we have finally entered the God tier difficulty. The enemies are now running at us. My goodness. Ah, never mind. All of the people over there, they're just still strutting. Yeah. The shittiest thing in all of this is that, oh my goodness, you don't get anywhere near as enough ammo in order to do the things that this game wants you to do. Yeah, most of the game just ends up boiling down to clamp all of the enemies together in a giant mass to blow them up with a rocket launcher and oh, okay. And then you kill them all, and this gets boring about as fast as you think it will. Wow, what a versatile weapon. Just, most of your guns in this game are completely useless. There's no purpose for almost any weapon in this game, apart from like the default painkiller that you're gonna be using all of the time because you don't have enough ammo in order to do anything, and I guess maybe the crossbow just because of the heads, which are kind of powerful. But yeah. Oh. Also, let's not have any kind of coherence in any of the enemy design, because why not? Oh, this guy, yay! Oh, okay, he's stun lock as soon as you shoot him, so whatever. We're gonna save him for last. Oh, great, and I clicked outside of the window again. Alright, that's our first demon morph into this one arena. Let's see how big we can stretch this one arena. Remember, at this point we picked up most of the ammo in it, so yeah, what happens whenever we're no longer gonna have any of it lying around? It's like, I literally killed over 50 people with this demon morph, and now there's already 50 more enemies in the arena. Like, all that we did was for completely nothing. And also, the enemies just spawn willy-nilly. Just, nah, forget about spawning the enemies like in very discernible corners or anything. No, we're just gonna spawn them anywhere so that the action and fun never stops. Yeah, this game is a whole lot of nothing. That's essentially the best summary for it that I've seen yet in the chat. Ah, there we go. Okay, at the very least, it's over. Okay, I thought it was gonna be a much bigger or longer room than I remember it being, so why did I have bad memories of this one room in overall? Oh. Yeah, for the sequel they were just like, oh, Painkiller is about killing as many people as possible, but no, it's not. Oh my god, fuck this arena. My god. It's like, hey, let's have all of these hard-hitting enemies into a tiny-ass room. Ah, whatever. I think we're just gonna go and get this soul. The more demon morphs you have, the least you have to suffer through this game, and it's good because, hey, you'll get something like 7 or 8 demon morphs in every level! Oh my fuck you! Ah! These things again! Oh. Okay, so what's left? Okay, so there's an enemy beyond the roof here. Oh, okay, and it just died on its own, thank goodness. But hey, on the bright side, yeah, we're 12 minutes in, and we're about a quarter done with this level. Holy shit, can you feel the excitement? Oh great, enemies are spawning on top of me. Alright, better get all the ammo and get the fuck out of here.
What a scene, man! Ooh-wee.
Well, this game looks dated because they took like at this point, what was a 6-year-old game and did nothing on it. Absolutely nothing. But yeah, thank you very much, Pretend Preaching, for the donation. It's like, for all the bad things that Overdose did, at the very least it tried to do something new. But this is nothing. That's just... Okay, you're in an arena that's really bland and boring as shit, and oh, let's click outside of the window again. Let's not fix any of the issue. Yeah, the people who did that were essentially just going through the motion. There was absolutely no thought process behind this game. Oh my god, you can survive a freaking crossbow bow, jerks. Oh boy, I'm gonna have to watch out. I'm in actual danger. Oh wait. That will imply me having to care about playing this game. Gameplay! Can you make a game as boring and lifeless as this? At this point, yeah, whatever. Oh, fuck. Ah, I actually died. Fuck. I have to redo this arena in its entirety. Fuck. Alright, I guess let's focus. Also, why no armor neither? Will be fun to have actual armor for this. Ah, and I don't have any ammo to scream. Sad. Uh-oh. Oh, professional developers. That's a good joke. But I think the worst thing in all of this is that you can very clearly see that there's like very specific cutout points for when any of these waves end up, because hey, only one enemy remain. Okay, alright, now that this one enemy is dead, let's spawn 50 more. Alright, yeah, you're seeing him. Only one enemy left. Okay. Ah, okay, there we go. Yeah, even though the one-liners in Overdose and Resurrection were really shitty, at the very least, it kinda added some flavors into the fight. Because yeah, right now there's no satisfaction in anything that is happening. You're just going through the motion, you're killing enemies just because you can, and there's literally nothing else to it. Alright, come on. Alright. And it's time for everything to die. Oh. Now the enemies are just Do you need to use these enemies all of the fucking time, game? Tiny, small flying enemies are not good enemies. I don't know what put in your head that it was good, but no, it's not. Okay, and now all the other flying enemies are just lost because, yeah, they're above onto that one rampart, but oh, okay, there we go. Okay, so when I was remembering about a section of the level being really shitty, this must have been the one I was talking about. It's like it's still going. What was the enemy kill count before I started this part? Yeah, cacodemons were big and slow. This is vertiginously fast, and they don't give any souls neither, so hey, there's no reward to them. Alright, let's pump.
What a scene, man!
Thank you for that preaching, but yeah. I'm sorry, we haven't earned the right to play a good game yet. Gotta finish our showcase of this shitty-ass game, and then... Yeah, I'm not sure... Oh, yeah, before I move on, like, to the next level... Well, not the next level, but the next game... I'm about ready to call it on this one game, because at this point, I think you all have a good idea as to what this game is all about. There's literally no reason one will want to play this entire game. Oh, boy. Alright, and now here's to the one section. Oh, pfft. Are you fucking kidding me? Yeah, this section is not over. Alright, let's kill some more enemies in this arena that outlasted its welcome at the very least 6th time. Oh, thank you, Lord Misfit. Also, well, if you gift it to me, I guess I could play it. Alright, so now, pay close attention to the gate that we saw earlier. Okay? You've seen it? Yeah, if you wanted to... Oh. But yeah, you can render this level impossible if... you go over there and you jump over the gate. Somehow the developers were too daft to see that, well, you could do this. Jump over the thing and negate this entire section altogether. But the thing is, if you do that, you're never gonna be allowed to go back here and you fail the level forever. Oh no, what the hell did I do? Yeah, I don't really remember. Hold on a bit. After the stream, oh. Okay, so what the hell was that enemy? Oh, it was a mini-boss from that one level into... Yeah, it was that one mini-boss you see all of the time in Painkiller Overdose. It first appeared onto... Okay, alright. So yeah, more of the same! Yay! But hey, at the very least... Oh. Yeah, just DM me on Discord and I'll go back to you after this is all gonna be over. So yeah, is there even anything left to say about this level? I really don't think so. Now the moniker of spikes seem even less relevant because... Oh, never mind. There's more spikes! Oh my god, crafty developers who made this game. Alright, and this guy is back. Okay, they ended up falling down. Normally they're supposed to stay up, but hey. More of these, yeah.
What a scene, man! Hooey!
Now, Dreamcatcher is not the developer, they're the publishers. They're the people who saw these games and they were like, yep, we're gonna put this out there and people are gonna buy it. Just you look. But yeah, thank you very much for the donation. Oh, alright. Every time I get a demon morph in this game, I get a little giddy because, hey, that's the only thing that you can do in order to make this shitfest last a little bit less long. Even then, this is still overboard as all fuck. Yep, there we go. We killed about 50 enemies, and here we go. 50 more enemies appear in order to take their place. And more of these frickin' wizards with red staves. At the very least, the enemies are too stupid to try and split up in order to corner you into this pit of death, and in fact they even got stuck here. I'm stuck in this pit of shit and there's no escape. Alright. Whenever the ride gets tough, we have to scream. Ah, finally we're... no, fuck! Alright, we gotta hurry up. Oh yeah, another big ass open courtyard. These ones always go well. Oh my god, look at how spread out the enemies are. That's okay because they're still gonna be all clamped up right one next to each other within like 5 seconds.
What a scene, man! Hooey!
I don't have anything against people can fly. Painkiller 1 was great. I really like Bulletstorm for what it was. And yeah, I've never played Gears of War, but I'm sure that they did well on that too. But yeah, the people who made this game, however, are completely fool. But thank you for the donation. Yeah. People Can Fly only did the original Painkiller and Battle Out of Hell. Everything else afterwards were made by brand other people. Overdose was made by Mindware Studios, I think. And I think Resurrection and Redemption both ended up being made by homegrown games. Well, I'm not entirely sure about that because I did see like the name of homegrown games on the title screen, so this is what is leading me to believe they are also responsible for this mess. Oh. Secret! Oh, alright. Let's just randomly introduce sniping to the game. Oh. Okay, let's introduce sniping and then let's distract you with a million of enemies that sneak behind you in the back. Okay. How can I snipe now, please? Alright, we're almost done. Almost half an hour have passed, but we're almost ready to call it dibs or to call out the end of that level. All that I want is something to change. Oh boy, oh boy. Okay, so we went there for absolutely no reason whatsoever. That's not even like... Oh, we have to go back down here! This is such fluid and absolutely free-flowing level design that we have here. Just... No, eat a bowl of fucking cereals. Wow, so far this has been the most harmless section of the level, and even then, that was literally a corridor with nothing in it. Ah, okay, I have 100 rockets, so we might as well just use nothing but this until the end. Oh, hey, it's this guy again. Oh, well, whatever, you're dead now. Oh, yeah, that's right. Also, now we picked up a skull, and what that does is actually give us a demon morph, so... Oh. Okay, except now I think I glitched it out, so whoops. But I think this is like an actual... Maybe that's an actual quad damage for once compared to the thing in Painkiller, which feels like it's a quad damage, but it's not quite it. Alright, only 10 enemies left. Oh, alright. And now time for the climactic encounter with the Giant Templar, which is paralyzed by Razor cubing his balls apart. Yep, what a great level. Just amazing. And yeah, the thing over here is a portal. In the multiplayer maps, you will use them in order to teleport yourself around, but nah, this is too interesting, so whatever. Alright, so what did we get as a card for doing this? Oh, replenish, double the ammo in ammo boxes. For the circumstances, I will say that's actually useful. So... unfortunately we can't play it, we're missing 12 gold. Oh well, we better replay the level again. So yeah, we're not gonna play all of level 2 as well, but I might as well just check it out really quick. Yeah, collect at least 700 souls. So yeah, just in case you were wondering, okay, hopefully it's not like that all the time, but no, it's like this all the time. First level had 1,011 monsters, this one has 900. Also, yeah, what the hell is catalogs? Also, that portal looks lazy as all hell, too. Oh, great. I'm being shot at by explosions that are happening outside, but yeah, how worse could the game get now? Just ask yourself, from the light of what we've seen, how could the game somehow get worse? Well, you had enemies that have hit-scan weapons, so yeah, this is where the level, not the level, but the game just flat out gives up. Now we have this rocking music, which will somehow be okay if it was like using a circumstance where it was not a fucking heap of shit, but nah. Oh yeah, also the freeze gun in this game works the same as it does in Overdose, aka poorly. Okay, so where are the ammo for my guns? I don't see ammo anywhere, so... Am I supposed to fucking do this with just a painkiller? Yay, a game with 900 monsters to kill. Let's not give any ammo, because why not? This is gonna be great. Oh boy. So yeah, remember how come the condition was mainly about getting like 700 souls and everything? Well, this is definitely the part where the level kinda trips over itself and just kind of forgets about its own condition, because it's somehow gonna spawn a whole lot of enemies onto these higher ledges, so therefore you're not gonna be able to collect their souls. Yeah, more hit-scan enemies. And of course, we haven't really designed anything new, it's just enemies from the first Painkiller game. Nothing added, nothing modified, no, it's just really boring as shit. Oh great, and now we have Russian soldiers from Battle Out of Hell. These enemies were like probably the worst hit-scan enemies of the entire game, so yay, I'm so glad to see them into a giant wide open arena like this. It's like these guys are freaking crack shots, so they're awful to have in literally oh, okay. Yeah, essentially the only thing that we can say about this game is at least the game works. It's nowhere near as unstable as Resurrection is, but that's whenever the only good thing you can say about a game is it functions without crashing and you're still dealing with a heap of shit. Oh my god, this guitar is way too loud! Oh boy! Da 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 da. Yeah, whoever did the mastering for this song, however, did a fucking awful job, because you can really clearly hear the guitar clipping in that. Oh, alright, there we go. Alright, let's put enemies on ledges in a level where you have to collect souls. What a great idea. I mean, okay, you can miss 200 souls and get the card anyway, but still. Okay, so that one guy in the back was just shooting his buddy in the back. So where's my ammo? I need ammo right now. Their arenas go on for so long that before the time that they're over, you've had about enough time to run out of ammo for any of your guns that are remotely near useful. But hey, at the very least you can save on some time by doing this. Alright, is this freaking room over now? Because we've been killing over 100 enemies. Whatever. I'm done with this room. Oh, and now it's over. Fuck this. Oh, alright, and the checkpoint just vanished as I was walking on it. Oh yeah, that's right. Also, for some reason, they changed the sound of the minigun. Not entirely sure why they did that change. It's something that people say is totally unnecessary, but it sure exists. Oh yay! Suicide bombers! Obviously the enemy that we need. Uh-oh. Oh yeah, also let's have a pit of deadly water behind the back. It doesn't insta-kill you, but it still deals damage, and I still think it's good. Mainly because your souls can just fly out into the toxic pond, so yay! Oh, and the moment that the enemies fall in the sludge, they become completely neutered, but hey. Ah, okay, so you can take a quick dip and not immediately start taking damage. Oh, yay, more enemies on ledge! Yeah, do you think this is normal in a level where you have to collect a whole bunch of souls to just spawn enemies on higher planes of existence where they're not even reachable? Ah. Yeah, and I started to die. Alright. Alright, at this point, this is all that I'm gonna This arena refuses to end. And I ran out of ammo for all my good guns. Yeah, this game was clearly not tested in order to be played like on the higher difficulty settings. This is just completely ill-fitting. This is not a game that you will be able to play on Nightmare and with. The same could be argued for Overdose, but at the very least, Overdose on Nightmare difficulty was doable. I know because I did it many years ago. It was a stupid idea. It was really, really freaking hard, but I did manage to pull it off. But forget it. This game is impossible on any difficulty after than Insomnia, just because of how shitly random it is.
And projects rarely have good QA.
Oh, welcome back. Oh yeah, we're still playing shitty games.
I can see that.
So you might have to speak a little bit louder because you're being buried by the butt rock.
Is this better?
Oh boy, ASMR Ragny, yikes.
Hi, this is Ragny. Today we're gonna play Painkiller.
Oh god.
Here you can see the demon mode. We're very angry, very powerful, and we will tear these demons apart.
Rip and tear. Oh my god, this fucking where are the enemies? Oh, okay.
Please like.
Ah, whatever. Alright. Blender on a stick, save us.
Blender on a stick is a good name for it.
Yeah, that's the nickname of the Painkiller. I mean, that's literally what it is. Oh god. It's like we went from nothing but really shitty melee enemies in the other level with the occasional range attack, but almost every monster in this level is range.
Maybe I should do ASMR.
Oh god. I mean, if you
Oh,
did it,
maybe
you will have a
that's-
super trip immediately to Superstar YouTube. Also, thank you very much for the
Would I though? I feel like it's one of those things that is probably already oversaturated. Like it's
think
it's like,
again.
It's like let's play started as a thing where anyone could have risen to stardom, but now there are so many people doing it that it's very oversaturated, and unless you have like something special about you, it's kind of difficult to break out.
Well, you're just gonna find out new ideas. Just do like this one guy and do ASMR by Satan.
If I were to do ASMR, what game would you even want to see?
I don't know. Honestly, I don't think I will even do video games. It's just most of the people that end up doing that sort of thing just pick like really weird gimmicks, like they do readings of stuff. Oh my
I mean,
God.
reading, like, doing audiobooks is pretty legit. If you enjoy hearing a book being read by you, by a soothing voice, that's legit. That's a thing people like.
Yeah. Apparently you're happy that the music doesn't have vocals, huh? Hold on a bit. We're gonna solve that this instant.
How do you... Psych. No, Psych, unplug the sound system.
I hate my prostate
this
for
is not
dinner,
ASMR.
and I killed myself playing this shitty fucking game.
This is the opposite of ASMR right now.
I actually wanted like to do an ASMR video of somebody speaking, but with the voice that I spoke.
Well, I don't really know what else other than video games I could do.
Oh, thank
Honestly.
God!
Oh my god, is this room over finally?
Yep, finally. Also, we're well on our way to fail the card condition because I can only afford to miss something like about okay, I miss 130, 143, 44,
God, math.
144. So if I miss 56 more souls, the card is over.
Does it qualify as ASMR if you just write ASMR in the video title but don't do anything different?
Yeah, you probably could. I mean, that's what everybody does.
Because that's the thing that gets me though, like, it's like, people will just listen to certain people's voices because they enjoy them or because it does something to them. But you're only qualified as ASMR if you put those letters in the video. Otherwise, you're just a person talking.
Yep.
What is your thing with Bob Dylan?
Oh. Don't ask. The story's a little bit too long.
Uh-huh. Do you want a Bob Dylan album for your birthday?
No, because that will ruin all of the illusion that I've built hard in order to establish.
Okay.
Because at this point, Bob Dylan is a persona of me whenever I do really shitty music.
I'm sure the real Bob Dylan appreciates.
Let's just say, well...
I don't know.
Oh my... It's like I have so many stakes, but the stake gun is so fucking useless in this game. Because why will you need a weapon that shoots really fucking slow when every arena is, alright, kill 500, no, even more than that. It's like kill 689,000 million enemies.
The thing that gets me about this level design is that you're going from very small room to very small room, and they're always spawning waves and waves of enemies, whereas like the Painkiller, the original Painkiller level design was usually to leave you in a very, very large environment, so you could like run around all very like...
Or if they had
freely?
or if they had narrow rooms, they will dial down the number of enemies. I'm sorry, but in a room like that, we probably would have had like maybe 20 enemies tops.
This is just tedious. This is very repetitive.
Yep. I'm strangling a cat with my guitar.
Oh, please don't do that. That's very nice.
Yeah, I don't know. I should have listened to myself and just give up like halfway through this. I don't know. I guess I don't know the meaning of self-inflicted pain. Yeah, that game would have been definitely better if they didn't have an extra 0 into the end counter. Then we will have 90 for this end level. Oh, alright. More monsters from Overdose. You see, these are burning zombies. Totally looks so obvious by the look of it. Even how... Oh, okay, and now they're spawning these enemies way too slowly, so... what? That's... Oh, okay, I thought that was a springboard, because generally they... Oh my god, this is so hard to stare at. I think I'm gonna go take a nap after this game is gonna be over. So yeah, you know, these enemies are like, they're reskin of the zombies in the level town, but hey, instead of having them do cool stuff like picking up their own entrails in order to shoot them at you, nah, they just throw ashes. Oh, fuck off. Ah, why did I eat so many hamburgers?
What?
Because I don't fit through this big gap into the... Oh, alright, now we're back to the good old traditional hit scan enemies of shit and...
I never liked hit scan enemies in any game.
It's like, for the most part, the hit
unfair.
scan enemies in Painkiller were not too bad because whenever they shot you, their bullets dealt like 3 or 4 damage. But yeah, if you're using them into very wide numbers, then it kind of becomes problematic.
I don't know, it just always felt like an unfair enemy design to give them hit
Well,
scan.
Doom did it, so therefore it's okay.
No, I never liked that about Doom. Come on, really? You just like left into a tiny room and you got more
Every
enemies?
pixel of a level must be used!
This is just...
Wait, where do I go?
There's like a...
Okay, I have to go on that hole over there. Now you're not gonna spawn enemies, game. Oh, alright, we're still barely hanging by. We have 603 souls out of 800. So we're only allowed to miss 3 souls until the end of the level. It just bugs me at how overly loud the shitty-ass guitar is. I know I've said that like a million times, but the more I listen to it, the more it annoys me. I consider myself to be a really shitty mixer whenever it comes to music, but wow, this is the peak of shit. It's like, how can you calmly try and make a good path for the souls whenever there's that many enemies, yeah, now we fail. So wait, is that really gonna be the final arena of the level? Just some, Right, whatever, we're protected by the deity of boxes! Oh my god. Oh, okay, so that was not the final arena. It's only the penultimate arena, and for the last one we have 28 enemies! Wow, this is gonna feel so epic. Oh, and it's the same fucking shit. Alright. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20... alright. Also, you gotta be kidding me. Somehow there's a pit that brings you further back in the level if you fall down. So yeah, essentially that's Painkiller Redemption in a nutshell. This game is not good. Not good at all. Yep, we fail. Oh, refinery. Oh, finish the level using only the razor cube and the bone gun. Hold on a bit. I just gotta go and see how many enemies the level have, just for fun.
It sounds not fun.
796! Alright, goodbye, Painkiller Redemption. My god.
Whoa,
If this is
okay.
redemption, I don't know what, I don't know, damnation is.
Goodbye.
Yeah.
Are we done?
Nah, we're not done yet. We still have one final game.
Oh.
Now it's time for the final, now it's time for the final league onto our journey. Painkiller Recurring Evil.
It's ah!
Oh my god. I hate you, Egg Tooth team, for being so loud.
Okay. That's his...
Sorry, Pretense Preaching, it's already done. Thank you for the donation. Oh my god.
It's very loud.
Yeah. I kinda remember.
Oh, it's the final patch 1, I'm glad.
Yep, the final patch 1. So yeah, is this somehow gonna be better? Oh no. Oops, that's right. And somehow I've been stupid enough to play this game in its entirety. Also, by the way, it's only 5 levels, so hey. Alright, Insomnia. Give me your great-looking cutscene. Oh. Alright, more text! Also, the text is not even, like, properly formatted or anything. It's just, wow. There's a whole bunch of random spaces everywhere.
Yeah, it's using like one of those text options in Word that does that.
Also, is this a creepypasta? Oh, there's an angel that appeared, but it was horribly mutated and hyper-realistic blood.
Always hyper-realistic blood.
Yep. So yeah, somehow the final boss of this was the final boss into Painkiller Overdose. It's just, I'm sorry that doesn't make any sense.
Are we... What is all this lore? Are we gone through? Are we playing? Oh my god, it's still going.
Yep, because the best part of Painkiller is obviously the storyline. I think the Sephiroth guy is more like in Painkiller Overdose. No, Belial was in all of the 3 games, but nobody liked him.
Unfortunate Abby?
Yeah, the unfortunate Abby, the first of 5 levels. We went from 8 levels to only 5. At this point, we do not give a shit anymore. And somehow there's like 6 card slots, even though there's only 5 cards in the game. Oh, finish level using only Painkiller, alright.
That's my least favorite card unlocking condition, because it's like, finish the level without using the fun tools we gave you.
Yeah, but at the very least, in the first Painkiller, where this was an actual card condition, the targets were all really big and slow and wide, and there were only 93 monsters in the level.
I still don't think it's a good card condition. I think it's not fun. I think it's not fun to give you gameplay mechanics and then tell you no, you can't use them.
Alright, so it's a Painkiller only level. Eat a bowl of fucking dicks. 47 monsters. I'm sorry, we're not doing a pain. Oh, use left mouse button to shoot. Alright, good thing that they told me. Oh, you cannot pick up shotgun now. So yeah, you played Painkiller Redemption, well, Recurring Evil is more of the same. Nothing but deathmatch levels that have been re-envisioned, has more single player level, but yeah. It's just the same, just about equally as shitty. Also, why is the game so fucking loud? Okay, that's a little bit better. Like I diminished the volume to the 5th of its volume and still it will. Oh, alright, you can pick up shotgun now. Thank you. I'm so glad that you're now telling me what I have, what I can and can. Alright. Yeah, I'm not doing the card condition, but the card condition can heat a bowl of fuck. At this point, I'm fairly certain that for the music, they just decided to go online on certain MySpace pages or SoundCloud or whatever was the norm like in 2010, and they were like, oh, alright, this is metal music, let's use it for our game. But yeah, so far, the enemies, however, seem sensible enough for melee only level. They're all very slow and very harmless, but it still doesn't excuse the fact that there's 600 of them. Again, eat a bowl of fuck? I'm threatening. And yeah, once again, it has the same problem than the earlier game. The arenas just never stop.
I'm wondering if the reason why these games have, like, so many enemies spawning all the time, so many waves, is because they realized their games were very short, like they didn't design a lot of maps, and they just wanted to sell those low number of maps into...
But I just picked up the shotgun game!
That's interesting. Anyway, so like to pad out the game, to make it seem longer, they just increased the number of enemies tenfold.
Yeah, but they could have just made more maps.
Well, that would have required more effort rather than just, you know, set the spawn to like 100. I'm not saying it's a good decision, I'm just saying one decision takes more time and resources, the other decision takes 2 seconds.
Or, you know, you could have just not made this like a full price game. Also, these enemies now, however, yeah, at this point the card condition has jumped the shark. These enemies are way too fucking annoying for a melee on the level. The monk with red staves are just too deadly. Oh, alright, we figured out a way in order to make the enemies jump off from the railings. So let's use this to our advantage. Now, do you like us? Also, why is the shotgun mapped to 4 now? Because... But yeah, essentially we just progress a little bit further into the level, and what everything is just doing is just, alright, now we're gonna take the previous arena that we've had and add a little bit more to it so that it feels a little bit bigger. So most of the time, even whenever you get a demon morph, the enemies are all spread out all over the level so that you don't really know where to look and everything. So yeah, this sucks again. And don't ask me why, somehow I finished this game and the final boss is just laughable. It's just, the final boss of this game is the same than in Overdose, except you cannot hurt him at all. The only way to win the fight is to kill all of the monsters in the arena, and there's like 300 of them. Oh, alright, here we go, another level, another enemy that just says fuck you to this card condition. Tiny and fast enemies that have a very tiny hitbox. Even with the... At the very least, the other level gave you a rocket launcher in order to potentially make this go away a whole lot faster if you wanted. But you don't even get this luxury here. You get nothing but a bunch of really slow-going goobers that advance toward you at the speed of Painkiller Resurrection. Oh, thank God, they finally sealed off the other arena, so now we're not gonna have... Also, why stake gun ammo? I don't see a stake gun anywhere yet. Yep, level gameplay. Or gameplay at altogether. That's like, no, this is not fun. That's not fun. It's nothing but a very slow march of lumbering enemies that are no threats whatsoever, all advancing toward you at the slowest possible speed. Also, no, I didn't stream Painkiller Hell and Damnation. This is probably gonna be what I'll... Oh, these enemies for fucking Painkiller only level. These enemies have like 1,000,000 health. Again, fuck you, recurring evil. Yep, I'm sorry, but the name of the game is boring. Or, I don't know. Is there like an adjective that starts with R and means fucking crap? Because every single one of these bad Painkiller follow-ups somehow start with the letter R. I don't know if that's a coincidence or an overall lack of imagination, but yeah. We had Resurrection, after that it was Redemption, and finally, Recurring Evil. I could use a little R&R. Oh yeah, Rancid. Alright, that's gonna be the name of our next Painkiller game. Painkiller Rancid.
Painkiller Ratatouille.
Painkiller Repetition. Or Painkiller Running Crap. Painkiller Regrettable. Wait, hold on a bit. I gotta check out something really quick. Ah, okay. Because somehow my mouse cursor did not exit the game yet, so I was wondering if they actually patched that, but it turns out they didn't, so alright. Okay, where are the other enemies? Oh. Ah, okay, at the very least, now we get to have grenades, because I see a stake gun over here. No, it's a shotgun again! What the fuck? How do you fuck this up so bad?
At the very least, they should let you duel real shotguns.
So what the hell did they do? Did they just had the weapons that were supposed to appear here, then decided having these weapons will be just overdoing it, so they just changed all of the normal weapon drops and made them all shotguns? Because they're giving us ammo for all the other guns, except we don't have them. Yeah, Overdose sucked, but at least it sucked with the intent to try and make a good game. This was just made in order to be a fucking scam. So yeah, here's why fighting these enemies with the Painkiller is fucking terrible. They have a lot of health and they just have like that psychic push attack that just deals away with you altogether. So yeah, a terrible enemy to have in a level that they wanted you to do with the Painkiller alone. We're not doing that. We've already... Ah, okay, so when did I get the stake launcher? Oh yeah, also the stake gun for some reason is mapped to 2 in this game, even though it was 3 in the other games. Also, this level is dark as hell. Oh, fuck. What's with this barrel? It's supposed to be a TNT barrel. Also, every time that I want to try and go back to my shotgun, I keep pushing 2, because that's what it was mapped to in almost every other game. Oh, thank you, Lucy Cloudberry, for the homes. You didn't miss much. At this point, this is just an endurance stream that I just called upon myself. Alright, it's got 3. Alright, there we go. After 4 stakes, the explosive barrel finally blew up. Oh, yay, another leper monk. Wait, where is it? I don't know. Maybe? Okay, no, it's just zombies. Thank goodness. Ah, no. Oh my god, I am slowly dying at the speed of... Yeah, I know I keep doing that same joke over and over again, but I have literally nothing else to say. This entire game is a blur. Oh yeah, Painkiller, real shit. Alright, there we go, another Painkiller sequel. That'll give me $500 more. Thank you very much, Dreamcatcher or Joe. Painkiller refuse love. Oh, I read that as refuse love. And I thought that was a way better name somehow. Painkiller, the level that even we did not want. Wait, I see something in this chat. Oh, it's just health. This one is trying to almost pretend like it's episode 1 of Doom by putting explosive barrels everywhere for no rhyme or reason. But at the very least, it speeds up the killing of the enemies, but that's still not what I'd call a caliber that is even remotely close to acceptable. Where's my rocket launcher? I want a rocket launcher. This is boring. Oh, alright. Good to see that the AI is in high shape and form here. Very least, I think the AI in this game can pathfind a little bit better, but yeah, that's essentially 4 more levels of this. There's really nothing else. It's not as awful as Redemption, but hey, it's still about as bad. Thrilling gameplay. Okay, but pretty sure there are still Templars lingering about, but I don't know where they are. That I can already tell we're probably gonna run in the same trouble in almost every other level of the series have done, and it is to not give us enough stuff. So what is this? I want the glowy red light, but jeez. The way that platforming works in this game doesn't make it very obvious. Oh, alright, there we go! We finally clicked outside of the game window. Alright, now it's a real Painkiller game. Alright. Sorry, Leper Monk, you're too shitty of an enemy to be in a Painkiller only level. Oh my god. The jumping or physics engine of this game was not built with that in it. Wait, I hit the light this time. Come on. Quite apart from that one leper monk, nobody even seems interested in attacking me. They're just kind of circling around each other. So this arena, well, I'm gonna say that considering that's pretty much an issue that the entire game has. But yeah, this level has definitely outlasted its welcome. And I clicked outside the window again, hell yeah!
I feel like that has to be an issue with the engine itself.
Yeah, but couldn't they try to fix this? Oh, that's right.
I mean,
fixing.
if they're...
Okay, so that light does nothing! What the hell?
It's weird. Fan projects rarely actually touch the engine. Like, they'll mod the engine, they'll mod the game, they'll make new levels, depending on what the tools are available. If they don't have a way to actually modify the engine, or if they don't have the technical know-how, they can't really do anything about that.
Okay, so now we're 2 now. Oh, okay. Alright, more explosive barrels! Too bad that these ones are not really located in an area where I can use them to any advantage. God damn it! Okay, at the very least, whenever you minimize a game, or, well, you know, you alt-tapped out of the game by accident, this game is better because the music still keeps playing. At the very least, the music is not as awful than it was in Painkiller Redemption. But then again, it's not as if the music or anything was like a vital component of this game, considering that, hey, that music just sounds like it could have been composed by almost any amateur metal groups out here. And again, do I need to remind you, this level was supposed to be done only with the Painkiller.
Seems unreasonable.
Yeah. At this point, the level has long since jumped the shark. I mean, it kind of jumped the shark the moment that the game was like, oh, I'm sorry, you cannot get the shotgun now. Oh, okay, now pick up the shotgun. It's totally cool by us now, we swear. Yeah, Painkiller royalty free. That's gonna be another good Painkiller in the name for a future game. Painkiller royalty free. Alright, maybe I found a way in order to do this card condition using only the Painkiller.
feel like he failed it already, though.
Right, are we almost done? Okay, I think there's only one arena left. Oh, yeah, another leper monk. Alright, sorry, freeze to death. This is not a good enemy, period, and even less into a melee only conflict. Oh, okay, that's it. Okay. What's happening now? I don't even know where we are anymore.
You're in the recurring evil. I think it's called Hell.
It's purgatory!
Is there a difference?
Yes. Oh, wow. An arena that was of actual reasonable length. What the hell happened? It was like the first corridor of the game, which was okay.
They forgot the padding.
Yeah, I guess. Oh, okay, so now where to go? Oh, alright. Logical level progression. Ah, God. Finding the shotgun on like 4 instead of 2 is dumb. I mean, that's like the second weapon you get in the game. Maybe that should have given you a hint. Okay. Ah, my God. The enemies are spawning in the other way altogether. It's like these arenas needed to be a little smaller. Because these are... what? 2 more leper monks? 3?! What the fuck? How would you do this with only the painkiller? Painkiller, these guys take like 15 seconds to kill each.
Very carefully.
Oh. Thanks. Right, only 7 monsters left. 6. We're gonna count this like it's New Year's Eve. Wow, that's really how the level ends? Are you fucking kidding me? Wow, the people that made this had absolutely no idea about how level pacing works. Oh, and also, the ending is back where the level begins.
See, it's very
It's
thematic.
very dumb. Ugh.
Sure is a lot of enemies.
Yep. Sure was. Alright, I'm almost... Oh yeah, that's right! This level! Oh, finish the level in maximum 35 minutes!
Alright, time to speedrun this.
Alright. Yeah, we might as well play it, because this level is kind of fantastic in the way that it's fucking stupid. Yeah. I'm gonna spoil it to you right now. The level's title is not being metaphorical or anything.
What was it?
Highway to Hell. Try and guess what the level is gonna be.
It's a straight line.
Kind of. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot to change the name game after every single one of the games, but yeah.
It's all Painkiller.
Yep. Oh, long vehicle. But yeah, essentially, the level is a highway, and that's literally all that it is. Oh, alright, and more MySpace metal.
What do the signs say?
Right. Weapon modifier only on weekend to hell, only their own 666. One way to hell 666.
Hilarious signage.
Oh, alright, children! Yeah, let's have tiny children on the highway to hell.
Is that a new enemy type?
No, it's not new. It was in Battle Out of Hell.
Oh, okay.
Everything that you see in this game has either been in Painkiller and Battle Out of Hell, and in the worst of cases, Overdose. Man, they have. Oh, fuck you. These guys are back. Uh-oh. Also, wrong weapon. Because, hey, once again, shotgun 4 instead of 2. Yeah, these big skeleton guys were all the way in the 5th episode of Painkiller, and they were some of the nastiest creatures of the game. They're only rendered slightly less nasty by the fact that you can at least freeze them, but if you don't freeze them, this enemy is very dangerous. Remember if I managed to get the cut. Oh, why did the enemies spawning all the way back here? Yeah, there we go. Now we have enemies from Painkiller Overdose, aka the zombies that look like an ash pile. So yeah, what a great highway to hell. Also, what kind of highway is this? I don't think I've ever seen a highway with... that has like the several lane repeating over and over, and...
Isn't that what a highway is? A lot of lanes?
Well, I don't know. In Quebec, the highway doesn't look like this.
I mean, that's Quebec, not... to be fair, I don't drive, so I wouldn't know.
Yeah, but even whenever you're on a bus or something, pay close attention to how an highway looks like. I can tell you that doesn't look like that.
It's the highway from Sonic Adventure.
Yeah, maybe that's the only highway the developers have seen.
Where are the spring pads?
Also, I like how come they're trying to build perspective with all of those shadows in the background, but it just... everything just looks really washed out. Oh. Oh no, I hear retards. Also, yeah, probably need to remind... the children that set themselves on fire, they belong in the orphanage level. AKA, in a level we're having, well, you know, children and everything made sense. But hey, this is the highway of hell where nothing makes sense anymore. Also, oh my god. Enemies are tiny and dark, so therefore they just meld in into the shadows. Oh, alright. Now, the freaks that have been sentenced to the electric chair are now on the highway. Just like, the level is nothing but a giant pile of car carcasses that are just being dragged in all directions without any kind of regard whatsoever. Oh boy. So now we also have these enemies too. Also from the orphanage, where they totally make sense. On the highway. I'm trying to get to the orphanage, but unfortunately our bus just broke down. No! The arenas in this level are really big. For the most part, the enemies just kind of get lost in a giant array of cars, and they don't even have, like, the actual price, well, not price, but they don't even have the virtue of being challenging or anything, because hey, it's nothing but a bunch of really silly zombies that run towards you with the most limbering paws possible, and therefore they kind of are no threats. Come on, this disembodied kid somehow survived a rocket. Or a grenade, but still, it was a direct shot. Don't tell me that grenades are not strong enough in order to kill half a person. It's like I feel like I've been in this one arena forever.
Hey, I know the feeling. Welcome aboard.
Oh my god, I shot through its legs. Oh, alright. Demon morph just in time for the more threatening enemies to appear. While we're at it, we're just going to level up the playing field so that we're able to at least see. Oh, finally, Jesus Christ. And yeah, don't think that the level is ever gonna change or get any better or different, no. That said, now we're finally on an actual lane. Oh. Oh great, and now I'm being assaulted by a bunch of riot cubs. Well, there's a bunch of shit in the fire that just kind of throws stuff in the background, just because. Like, I can't even get, like, too close to there, because if I do, I'm gonna take a beating. Ah, the last enemy! Oh my god! The enemies are throwing tear gas bombs at me from beyond the fire. It's like, can I even go forward? Oh.
This fire is just not there.
I guess.
It's visually here, but it has no effect.
Just generally, I've been taught in games. Oh, alright. Good thing there's extinguishers on the highway. Oh.
Fire is a myth.
No, I'm sorry, but nothing burns. Nothing exists except pain. Let's kill the pain. Oh, come on, don't compare this to a Doom level. Doom levels were better designed than this. So why don't I have a rocket launcher yet? Freaking grenades are not worth it in terms of crowd control. Right, more cars and more nothing. Oh, here's that weapon modifier sign again, whatever it means. Alright, better stay clear. Ah. It's like, the vehicles don't even have like a chain reaction or something. I mean, it's probably for the better that they don't, but I kind of set up everything so that, well, a chain reaction would have been magnificent. Nah, that's because, you see, it's a highway to hell, and neither of these places happen to be very colorized. Yeah, that level is just lazy as all hell. It's nothing but straight corridors, except there's a lot of cars put everywhere. The fun thing is that whenever you have a demon morph, at the very least you can make all of the bad level explode. Oh my god, this set enemies are just hiding themselves amidst the wreckage. Remember it's all being so boring. I mean, I probably should remember since I played it rather recently, but still, it's disbelief at this point.
You made fun of the level for being a line. Were you really expecting a straight line to not be boring?
Yeah, but still, I just want to have a game that qualifies as such.
I mean, you could always stop playing this and play something you like.
But that's not what the people want to see.
Are you sure, though?
Yes.
Are you sure? Have you asked the people? Have you told the people about all these good games that you could be playing?
Yeah, but playing good games all of the time is not fun. You gotta have good old palate cleansers in order to remind us what good games are actually all about.
I don't agree.
Right, thank you for dying on your own, good old flies. Yeah, the novel is just always the same thing, as you just noticed. It's like the same 5 cars also all of the time. Because I'm fairly certain that was the number of cars that, well, People Can Fly did whenever they made their Dead City level for Battle Out of Hell. Oh my god, I'm running out of shotgun ammo. Oh, thank goodness. Marietta, little lamb, little lamb. Just my god. They're not even trying. It's every arena just spawns the same enemies all of the time in the same way. So therefore it's like, okay, you get to this point, it's okay, first of all, let's have zombies, then let's have the bikers that have tasers and everything, and afterwards we're gonna spawn in 4 skulls, aka the big skeletons that have big ass shotguns, and then let's finish with more zombies. Oh, alright, now the level gets a little bit less linear now. Gotta switch lanes, otherwise whenever you're on the highway to hell, you can just fall in the area where the hurt does no longer exist. I don't even have any ammo to fight these. I guess I'm just gonna stay here and wait for them to die. That's such a great way to invest your time. Just jump around and wait for enemies to die on their own. There we go. Alright, they're starting to die. Like I said, I'll give this one alright. What? There's more of them coming over. So they seem to have a really keen reaction to my moves, and it doesn't help that right now I am just shooting in the middle of nowhere. Thank you for the donation. Whoever is trying to be me. But you clearly failed because I wasn't saying ho ho ho. Okay, the very least are dying. Ah, thank God. But yeah, that level design at this point just seems a little bit too abstract. It's a straight line, but here— oh yes, finally rocket launcher! Thank goodness. That's it. As good as rocket launcher is, it still won't be Demon Morph. Alright, look at that. 4 skulls. One of them died. Here's the second one. Skull number 3 and 4. They literally just copy-pasted the same encounter throughout the entire level. Just how lazy can you be? Are we on schedule? I'm gonna go and guess no. Starting to be late to finish this level in 35 minutes or less. Oh, alright. Abstract platforming. And yet the little bit of abstract platforming that we have, it somehow oh no, oh fuck. Alright, skeleton soldiers, oh boy. I guess this is what I say for saying, oh, this level does the same thing throughout its entire length, but here we go, it's fine throwing a curveball, and I sure hate this one. Ah, never mind, alright. We're back in familiar territory. It's like the reason why we had all of these enemies that didn't appear previously in the level is that one of the designers just decided to let their kid near the keyboard, and somehow they added in new enemies, and then whenever they were like, no kid, no, that's not how you make level design, here, let me show you. And then the guy just pretty much puts the same 4 or 5 same enemies everywhere. And then he's like, but I can't remove what my son has done. Better keep it here. Now he knows the joy of game design. Oh, alright, there we go. Alright, there's gonna be 4 of them. It's number 3, number 4. Alright, we're done with this. Oh yeah, imagine Superman 64, but all the rings were in a straight line. Well, if it was, then I probably will play it, because then I will actually beat these sections. Alright, come on. Ah, shit, all the souls disappear. Right, where are the enemies? I don't see anything. Am I done with this arena? Ah, okay, I was. But it's not as if there was any... oh. In a fucking sea of cars. Okay, I think we might actually do it. Only 100 enemies left, and we still have about 10 minutes.
Keep looking away and looking back, and I feel like you're still in the same place.
Maybe it's just because the entire level looks the same.
Probably.
But now we have military trucks, so that's why we're putting in the skeleton soldiers. Oh, go. That one hurt. Yeah, looking at the fact that the way forward is nothing but a giant curtain of fire, I might actually think that will be the final arena of the level. Not that it looks any different from the rest, but hey. At least we have the merit. Oh no, it's not the end. Alright, never mind. I stand corrected. The parent. Oh, the fire just put itself off, you see? Oh, yay, this thing again. Yeah, that boss was in Battle Out of Hell and was reused in literally every other Painkiller game that was made. This boss is really easy, you just jump whenever it's about to start.
It's spider.
The Panzer Spider. It has way too much health. Okay, there we go. Oh, also thank you for making the soul spawn out of the way. I don't jump high enough, I cannot get my soul. Oh yay, let's shoot more orphans, because that totally makes sense. Oh, alright. It's been a while since we saw them. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Alright, they're all dead. Oh yay, the rioters from Riot! An overdose enemy now. Kind of surprised that it took them that long to put this enemy in here. And at the very least, it has the merit of fitting the scenery. Oh, alright, it's the end! Okay, and we did it. Hard condition has been wait. Well, why was there a checkpoint just before the exit?
Yeah, out of precaution.
Yeah, I guess. Who made Painkiller after people can fly left it? People can't fly. Oh, I got $69 out of 1,409. Okay, at the very least, they gave more than enough ammo in order to do this. Alright. Oh, dexterity. Weapons reload twice faster. Keep in mind, that will only last for about 30 seconds, so hey. Golden cards are kind of shitty in this game. Oh, alright. And Dead Warehouse. That's definitely a level that I don't want to play. That's about it for Painkiller Resurrecting Evil. And that will cover my quick look of the dredge that comprise the bad end of the Painkiller series, aka almost all of them. Yep, anyway, that was a mouthful. Oh my goodness, this was garbage in a can. I still hope you enjoyed the stream and everything, so yeah. Anyway, thank you to everybody for coming along to the stream. I hope you enjoyed it despite, well, you know, everything. So, it's time for me to go and check out who is actually streaming in order to try and forward all of our people with all of that joy of living. So, alright, I see Ty Tuesday streaming Yakuza, so let's go ahead.
That's a much better game.
Yep, Yakuza 0.
You should be playing that instead of this.
Nah. This game was perfectly fine. I am totally in good shape and form after playing this.
Good night, Psych.
So, good night everybody. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Oh, also, by the way, this stream can only be ended in one way.